Hello guys, this is Alexi with Rock and Roll Tennis Camps, and today I want to talk about 3 types of returns. So if you're aspiring to be a decent tennis player, you really should be able to do at least 2, ideally all 3. So let's dive straight into it. Let's start with the first one, and the probably most common one is what I would refer to as a aggressive return, a la Agassi, Djokovic, Davydenko, and the company. So in this one, you split step forward and you take it with a short take back forward. So this one's like I mentioned, there's aggressive ones, and you're trying to neutralize the serve, if not take full control over the point. If it's done very well, you can turn that defensive disposition into your offense and take control over the rally. So that will be the first one. In this one, like I said, a very common one. You definitely cannot take a racket really far back. It's a short beginning, but like the way I think about it to myself is half of your regular take back. That should be your beginning, and then on a forehand side, a lot of times you will have to go into the vertical finish because it's going to be pulling you really far wide. So you'll need to still maintain the forward line, and that's what that vertical ending is going to do. So that's the first return, is like aggressive kind with a short take back. So let's go to the second one. Second one is also very common. So even Novak, who is obviously probably the best returner ever, he still uses this second one, which is the exact technique of a volley. So usually these returns are done when you just want to get the point started. So if it's a tight score, that's what he would use it. That's a very good time to use it. Just get the point going and kind of get yourself in the rally. You don't want to miss that return. So split step and just block it and just get it going. So it's, like I said, exact technique of a volley, very short, usually done against very big serves, and you just use their power against them and block it, hopefully deep enough so it again neutralizes. But if they have to hit some shots, even aggressive ones, so be it. People, even the pros, miss those all the time because it's a lot of pressure. They know it's a weak enough shot, and they a lot of times overcook it or just miss it wide, whatever. As long as they get to hit second ball, you're in business. And if you can block it as good as Roger can block those backhand returns, those are actually quite aggressive. So that's the second one, is a blocking one. And the third one is a la Nadal or Medvedev. So for this ones, when I was playing, I would use these ones a lot on the second service, but obviously Nadal's and Medvedev's do it across the board. So on this ones, you still start. You could start close, which if you don't want an opponent to know what you're doing, you could start. Otherwise, you go all the way and just let the ball spin out. So you gotta. By the time it travels such a long distance, it's gonna lose a lot of power and a lot of on the second serve, a lot of height, and you just loop it back. Again, I would use it probably mostly in singles. I would not. It's gonna be tough to do it in doubles, but in singles, I like to use it on the second serves, especially when you can't really connect the rhythm, and for some reason you're having a bad day, that you cannot really take it on the rise like you ideally should be able to. So then on those days you have another option. So you have it'll spin out all the way, and you just lob it back and get the point going. Again, if you do it well, you can do it really high and very spinny. That's gonna neutralize the rally, and you back. Now what you want to have is those long rallies on the server on a server's games. So the way I think about it is, if you have all three, you'll have bad days, and one of them, or a couple of them, may not click as well, or maybe opponent reads one or not the other. So it's just nice to have a full arsenal where you can manipulate the returns and tailor them based on who you're playing and what the conditions are. Like if it's windy, I remember a couple of times the play was like Hurricane Katrina on the court, and it's just really hard to time anything. So I would just block like everything, just get anything going. And I think I won 6-3, 6-0. But it's like, it goes to show you should have more tools in your tool bag. I'm a really firm believer in that, and that's just my coaching philosophy. Hope this makes sense, guys. Please let me know if you have any questions. But with that being said, go rock the courts.